Hey, world. This is John OBrien. I'm having to hold the camera way up here because my man Shawn is really tall. Why? Because he used to be a basketball player. He had a scholarship at where?
University of Florida.
University of Florida. Could have become a professional basketball player, had a full ride, right?
Yes.
But his grandfather, who, listen now, Black History Month, held the first electrical license in Atlanta to an African American. His name was Louis Minnifield?
Julius Minnifield.
Julius
Yes.
Minnifield. I want to say that right. Julius
Yes.
Minnifield. CEO and owner then of Minnifield Electric.
Yes.
And his grandfather said, hey, I'm a business owner. I control my own destiny. Shawn, maybe you should do this. And so Shawn had a choice of going and play ball, which the average playing time, if he got to the pros, was 2.5 to 3 years. And unfortunately, a good portion of those folks end up bankrupt 5 years after retirement, like the majority of them. You guys heard me talk about that before. So I'm all for people wanting to play ball, but understand it's a business too. And they'll move on to somebody else as soon as you get hurt or injured or, older. Mm-hmm. And old in the NFL is what, 28, 30? Mm-hmm. So Shawn, in part because he wanted to please his granddad, and by the way, his father also was an electrician who ran the business before him.
Yes.
But his dad sort of had a different style. Shawn wanted to get properly trained. His dad was trained by his granddad, so took some shortcuts. All good. But Shawn wanted to be properly trained. So you went and got trained where?
IBEW.
Which is a union?
Local
union. And he took over the business, right? And 30 years later?
Yes.
30 years later is doing an incredible business. He works for our family and a bunch of other folks. And if he doesn't work do you do work for the Promise Homes Company yet?
Yes.
All right, works for my company, the Promise Homes Company, which we try to hire minority-controlled companies, minority vendors, and women. So if you qualify, contact the Promise Homes Company on his website so we can help you too. This is a living example of Black history here. His father was an electrician. He's an electrician. His grandfather was an electrician. And the first African-American licensed to be an electrician in the city of Atlanta. And what did you tell me your granddad did for others after he was licensed?
Yes, he was the actual how can I say it?
Well, the short version is he hooked other people up to get licensed. Right?
Yes,
that's the short version. He
yes.
talked to he would find other people who were qualified, right?
Yes.
And he'd help them get licensed.
Yes.
How many people would you guesstimate your granddad helped to get licensed?
50 to 70.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Doing well and doing good. Doing well by doing good. You get more by giving than you do by getting, right? So his granddad not only was living history himself and hooked up his son and grandson, he made sure that a whole generation of people who then went and fed their families, sent their kids to college, paid mortgages, paid car notes, paid their taxes, voted, a whole generation. I mean, 50 licensed electricians working middle class and upper middle class. I mean, that could keep a whole neighborhood going. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing. It's a class at some school that was funded by scholarship. I mean, college tuition money by these electricians that owe that legacy to his granddad. So everybody give him a virtual hand pump. And what's the name of your business?
Minnifield Repair Service.
So now he went from Minnifield Electrical to Minnifield Repair Service.
Yes.
And can they find you online or your
yes.
Facebook page or what?
Facebook, Shawn Minnifield, or they can email me, MinnifieldRepairService@gmail.com, or phone number is 404-484-5902.
404, one more time.
484-5902.
Now, don't think he's gonna get service before me, okay? I'm at the front of the line, but he will return your phone call. He's great, and he's busy, so you may have to wait for a minute because he's really good at what he does. Right? I've been waiting. I was 2 years old when I first called him. Now look at me. No, he did great. He's been here on a Sunday. So look, I want you to live your best life and know that Black history is not just in the history books. It's also standing right in front of you. John OBrien, I'm out. Shawn.